This video will review the order status section in eStore. So when you first log into eStore, if you have more than one account, you'll see this screen with all of your accounts listed. You can select whichever account you want to look up. If you don't see this screen, that's probably because you only have one account. So you can go directly to order status here. So we're going to open order status by clicking on it. It'll bring up search criteria on the top here. You can search for orders by looking for just shipped orders, open orders, all orders. You can search for a specific order number, a PO number, invoice number. You can set specific date ranges up in here. And then just click search to bring up your results. This is what the screen will look like with your orders listed. This first column is your order number that we assign to the order, and then your PO number will be in this column to the right. If you click on the order number, you can see it's a link. Clicking on the order number will bring up a view of the whole order and what's on the order, kind of like an online acknowledgement. So if you scroll down, you'll see all of the items that are on the order. And then we can just return to the search results once you're done reviewing that. Some of the other information on this page, you'll see bill to PO number. This is that second PO field you can utilize if you wish. It's not mandatory though, so it could be empty. Once your invoice actually ships, it will switch to invoice status and you will have an invoice number populate in this column. And then there's a bunch of dates here. So this first date is the date you entered the order. This next date is the promise date. It'll tell you when the order is expected to leave the factory. That's what the promise date is. The required delivery date is not necessarily used on all of the orders. This is if you request a specific delivery date that's way out in the future, we'll put in a required delivery date. But for the most part, it'll be right around the same date as when you place the order. It won't change. And then right here is the estimated delivery date. This is the approximate date you can expect delivery. It takes into account the lead time plus how long it takes to get to your area. So you can come in here at any point in time and check this expected delivery date to get an ETA. You will still get a phone call to schedule your actual delivery once it is ready to be delivered. This next column is for the status. So you can see we have some open, we have some on hold. You can also see when orders are in ship status or invoice status or ready to ship. For orders that are on hold, typically that means the order was just placed and needs to go through the credit release process before it gets released into open status. If you have an order that's been on hold for longer than a day, then you should probably reach out to customer service to see why it's still on hold. This next column is the shipping address, so this is where the order will be delivered to. Once the order ships, your carrier information will populate in this column. So for the most part, it would be either ACPI or one of our trucking companies. In some situations, it might say FedEx. And then to the right over here is your total column. This is the total of your order. And then we also added this new column called warehouse. So this will tell you which warehouse your order is shipping through. So if you're receiving orders kitchen at a time, they'll probably ship through a local warehouse. This 63 is a local warehouse. If I expand my search here, you can see I also sometimes have orders shipping from warehouse 02. 02 is the factory. So if something's shipping from 02, then it's going to ship direct to you from the factory, and it's not going to stop over at a local warehouse. So you can check this warehouse column to see how your orders will be shipping to you. You can also export your information to a spreadsheet, into an Excel spreadsheet using this export option at the top. And there is also tracking information. I look for shipped orders here. I'm going to go back a couple months and pull up some shipped orders that might have carrier and tracking information filled in. So you can see here, these shipped from FedEx. And if you actually click on the order number, you can see carrier information is filled in here, and also tracking number is filled in as well. And this is actually a link you can click on. This hyperlink is the tracking number. If you click on it, it will bring you to FedEx, where you can actually track the package. And then again, we can just return to our search results. And you can notice I have 10 results here. If you have more than 10 results, it could be spread out on multiple pages. You can also expand your results per page so that you can see all of them on one page if you have a lot. You can sort by any of these columns at the top. All these columns that are underlined, if you click on them, they will sort by that specific column for you. If you want, you can search just for a specific PO number, and it will just pull up that one order for you.